children, the last topic is minimum price legislation or minimum support price, or also known as floor price. Alright, in this one, what does the government do? It is to safeguard the interests of the farmers. So what does the government do? That it puts a price which is slightly higher than your equilibrium price, so to safeguard the producers, because there are times when there is a lot of agricultural goods, there is a good yield of the agricultural goods. So when there is an excess supply, your prices naturally goes down. So this demotivates the farmers, and that is the only income that they are getting in the whole year. So in order to safeguard their interest and to motivate them, what does they do? That they put a minimum support price on their produce, so that they are able to sell and get a good amount of income out of their product yield. Alright, so let's see the graph first. So this is your x-axis, y-axis, this is your origin, this is your demand, and this is your supply. So this is your equilibrium point, equilibrium price, and equilibrium quantity. Any price above your equilibrium price, let's say P1, gives you, the demand is less but the supply is more, so there is an excess supply. And any price lower than equilibrium price, let's say P2, gives you more demand, let's name it L, and the supply is less, so K. So this is here is excess demand. The demand is more here, but the supply is less. So what is happening here is, in this one, that the producer, let's say your farmer, has a lot of commodity. There is an excess supply of the commodity of the agricultural good. So what happens when there is an excess supply? Your prices naturally go down. But in this way, the government intervenes and says no, that the prices, the equilibrium price is fine, but to safeguard the interests of the farmers, this is the minimum support price that you are going to pay for the yield. So this minimum support price is higher than your equilibrium price, so this is your minimum support price. It is higher than your equilibrium price. Alright, so in this one, what your quantity supplied is, how much is the quantity supplied? OQ2, and how much quantity is being demanded? OQ1. So what is happening here is surplus of agriculture goods, or surplus of the commodity, or excess supply. So how you will take out the surplus? You will OQ2 minus OQ1. What you will get? Q1 and Q1 Q2 or AB. So this is your surplus portion. Alright, so what happens in this one? What happens because of this, the effect of minimum support prices? First one is, the producer may sell their product at a price lower than the fixed price, because generally farmers don't have big houses or stocks in which they can put the produce, and this is their livelihood. So what they do is they sell the produce at a price slightly lower than the minimum support price, because since there is too much supply in the market, there are other farmers too who are selling the product. So in order to save themselves so that they don't actually incur loss, what they do is they sell the product in lower prices. And the second one is, what does the government do? That it buys the products from the farmers at a minimum support price. It purchases the products from the farmers and they put those stocks in their buffer and they built buffer stocks and they put their produce in their buffer stocks. Alright, so these are the two things that happens in minimum price legislation. Alright, that's all. That is all. If you have any problem in understanding, then please ask.